King Charles III and Queen Camilla were hosting a state banquet at Windsor Castle in honor of French President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron, the first French state visit in 17 years. This wasn't just any dinner party. This was a diplomatic theater at its finest, where every gesture, every outfit choice, and yes, every bloody tie sends a message. Unlike previous state visits, the state banquet was hosted at Windsor Castle instead of Buckingham Palace, which is closed for renovations, already a departure from the norm. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. So there's Prince William, walking into the most formal event of the year, and instead of the traditional Windsor uniform that literally every other male royal was wearing, he rocks up in, wait for it, a white tie and tails. Prince William decided to wear a white tie instead of the traditional Windsor uniform at the banquet, marking a departure from royal tradition. King Charles, Prince Edward and Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence all wore the traditional navy tailcoat with red facings. You know, like they were supposed to. But there's William, standing out like a sore thumb in his white tie, basically saying, "I'll play by my own rules, thank you very much." And here's the thing that makes this even more delicious. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't some wardrobe malfunction or a case of royal amnesia. This was calculated. This was intentional. This was Prince William essentially telling his father, "I'm not just your heir anymore, I'm my own man." But here's what makes this story absolutely fascinating. William didn't just break tradition. He broke it in the most William way possible. No drama, no press statements, no theatrical gestures. Just a quiet, understated middle finger to centuries of protocol, delivered with the precision of a Swiss watch. Because think about it. This is the man who's going to be king one day. He's not just rebelling against his father. He's rebelling against the entire system that he's destined to inherit. It's like watching the heir to McDonald's decide to serve pizza instead of burgers. Revolutionary. The Prince of Wales played a key role in this week's state visit by Emmanuel Macron of France. And that's not just protocol speak. That's code for William is basically running the show now. Kate Middleton and Prince William helped start the France state visit to the UK by welcoming President Emmanuel Macron and his wife, Brigitte Macron, before meeting up with King Charles and Queen Camilla. Do you see what's happening here? William and Kate are front and center, doing the heavy lifting, while Charles and Camilla are, well, let's just say they're not exactly stealing the spotlight. It's like watching a very polite, very British changing of the guard, except the guard doesn't want to change just yet. This whole white tie situation is brilliantly symbolic when you think about it. The Windsor uniform represents the old way of doing things, rigid, traditional, unchanging. But the white tie? That's international, that's modern, that's diplomatic. It's basically William saying, "I'm not just the heir to the British throne, I'm a global leader." And here's the kicker, according to sources close to William, he wants an evolution, not a revolution, when his time on the throne arrives, and wants to make sure the monarchy has even more impact. Evolution, not revolution. But apparently, that evolution starts with choosing your own bloody outfit. The timing of this little fashion rebellion is particularly interesting. We're talking about July 2025, right? Charles has been on the throne for less than 3 years. He's dealing with ongoing health concerns. And there's this constant underlying tension about when, not if, William will take over. Differences continue to appear on how they view the institution's future. And that's royal speak for father and son are having a bit of a disagreement about how to run the country. Nothing says family dysfunction quite like passive-aggressive outfit choices at state dinners. But here's what makes this story absolutely brilliant. William didn't just break protocol. He broke it while looking absolutely impeccable. The man turned rebellion into an art form. He basically said, I'm going to disrespect tradition, but I'm going to look devastatingly handsome while doing it. But the implications? Oh, they're massive. Because this isn't just about a tie. This is about the future of the monarchy itself. William is essentially saying, when I'm king, things are going to be different. And honestly, it's about bloody time. Royal commentators are having an absolute field day with this story. They're calling it everything from a subtle assertion of independence to a generational shift in royal protocol. And they're not wrong. This is William drawing a line in the sand, or in this case, drawing a line in silk. The French probably didn't even notice. They were too busy being charmed by Kate Middleton, who was seated next to President Macron and shared several friendly moments during the event. But you can bet your bottom dollar that every royal watcher in the world noticed that William was dressed differently from literally every other male royal in attendance. But let's put this in perspective. The royal family has always been about evolution, even when they pretend it's all about tradition. Queen Elizabeth II modernized the monarchy throughout her reign. Charles has been pushing for a slimmed-down monarchy, and now William is apparently ready to slim it down even further. The white tie isn't just a fashion choice, it's a statement of intent. Because here's the thing, this is just the beginning. If William is willing to break protocol at a state banquet, what else is he willing to change? How else is he going to put his stamp on the monarchy? And more importantly, how is Charles going to respond? Now, you'd expect the palace to be in damage control mode after this little breach of protocol, right? Press statements, explanations, maybe even an apology? Well, think again, because the royal family's response has been absolutely nothing. Radio silence. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.